What's up, Mets fans? The Bat Fry, Kenny Fry here. The Mets absolutely embarrassed by the Miami Marlins, losing 3 out of 4. Uh, I don't even know. You go from that high of highs in that Philly series, sweeping the Phils, and then going to the low of lows, losing 3 out of 4 to the Marlins. All good, erased. Everything that was good, all the ground the Mets made up against Philly, erased in a few days as the Phillies, I believe, swept the Braves. And yeah, it's a damn shame. The Mets need to just forget about the Phillies now. Worry about holding on to that third and final wild card spot. You still have Cincinnati right behind them, 4 games back. The Diamondbacks making a hard charge, so that's not a done deal either. But it's just gonna be tough. Back to I think 6 games back again. Absolute bummer, a real big bummer. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. I don't understand it. Pitching again, huge pitching walls. Defense this time. Offensively, the Mets did well. They did well for the most part. 3 out of the 4 games. Today, offense just couldn't get going against Sandy Alcantara. All credit to him. He's been pitching well, trying to figure it out from coming back from Tommy John. And it looks like he's starting to get his stuff together there. So kudos to him. A little bit of a benches clearing thing happened today. After he hit Swaggy V, he hit Mark Vientos in the leg with a changeup. And Vientos said something, they said something back, and and if you ever saw one of my shows, I've talked about baseball dust ups, and they're just nonsense. You have people running all the way in from the damn bullpen, all the way out from the bullpen in just to stand there and then to walk all the way back out. That's baloney. They should lock the bullpen doors. Leave them out there. They ain't going to do nothing when they get in there anyway. By the time they get in, everybody's tired or it's all figured out. They're just going to stand around. Let them stand out there and watch. It's lock the doors. Let them. But anyway, I digress. I'm getting off the topic here. Offensively, Mets didn't have it today, and you can't expect them to have it every game. You really can't. They're one of the best offensive teams in the month of August. Probably by a good bit. They lead in all the major categories. So they've been there. The pitching just has not been. The pitching has not been. And coming up this Wednesday, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in depth. My thoughts on what the Mets did this season, before the season started with their pitching staff and all that good stuff, and about the young guys they brought up so far and potentially could bring up, like Brandon Sproat and whatnot. And, the vaunted Mets pitching lab, which highly regarded, and coming into this season, understandably so, especially with last season's standout performances by some guys that weren't highly regarded, i.e. Sean Manaea and so on and so on. I can't think of names right now. Severino and I can't think of the other fellow's name, but you know where I'm getting at. This year it just hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. There's been moments. Peterson for the most part this season has been good. Just the last couple starts hasn't. And again, that's one of those things. Everybody goes through a slump. It's not a good time to go into a slump. That's part of it. And for Peterson anyway, I don't see Peterson being in any sort of trouble losing his spot in the rotation. I really don't. I think Peterson will be fine. He'll get it figured out. Guys like Senga, Manaea, guys like that should worry. Clay Holmes, I'm not really sure because he seems to go out there and seems to give a decent 5 innings each time. Just the length isn't there, and you have to worry about his innings pitched. Being a reliever for so long, he's not used to going this. This is a career high in innings pitched for him already. A month and a half ago it was a career high already for innings pitched for him. So you have to worry about that, and that's one of the things I'll talk about also. What I think he could do there, whether or not it's a viable solution or not. We'll see. Wednesday, so I'll be live this Wednesday with the Bat Cave. I'll keep doing these shorts. I'll try to do one every day. We'll see what happens, and all that good stuff. All right. So be sure to check me out this Wednesday on the Out of the Box Sports Network, Facebook, YouTube, X, on YouTube OOT Box Sports. Facebook, Out of the Box Sports Entertainment. Check out the live feeds there. And also on my YouTube page. And I'm not sure what the YouTube handle is for my page right now because it's complicated. And I just don't remember it. So the Bat Cave something something something. I think it's the Bat Cave underscore OOTBSE, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But just check out Out of the Box Sports, OOT Box Sports. Like, follow, hit that notification bell. Check out all of our other great content. And yeah, I'll keep doing these shorts. So thanks for checking it out. Share it to your friends. Let everybody know. This Wednesday, I will be live after my doctor's appointment. I do have a doctor's appointment, I think 9:15. So probably looking around 10 a.m. because it should be a short one. And yeah, so. All right. See you guys later. And hopefully, let's go Mets.